we meet? It was through an improv thing. Oh yeah, I'm a crazy improv person. We're not doing that tonight, or are we? Davine. Anyway, Davine is coming up. She's gonna do this stand-up set. Super pumped for it.
The pressure.
Davine!
What an intro, Stacy. Thank you. Hello, Sky Stage. Wow, look at all these people from Caucasia everywhere. That's awesome. I made it, Mommy. Seriously, the other time I felt like I really made it also was when I was at the groceries, right? And there was this lady, freckled lady with ginger hair, ginger hair, and she saw my kids and she confused them for hers. And I was like, I made it! She thought they were white! Oh, how y'all doing, everyone? Doing good? I don't like small talk. I feel like instead of saying how you're all doing, we should say, who are you doing? It would make, meeting strangers a lot more interesting, right? Anyways, it's a PG-13. They warned me like 1 second before the show, so now I have to adjust everything. Bear with me here. Oh my gosh. Anyways, an interesting stat, Stacy, about the dating thing. And so maybe my sons should be comedians also, because, surprise, my kids are Asian. And I've read in the statistics that Asian guys are the least popular in the dating market, right? There's like Al-Qaeda, and then there's Asian dudes. So as a mom, I try to be proactive. I send my kids on dates as early as I could. I mean, in America, they're called play dates. In Asia, they're called arranged marriages. Speaking of which, my mom would be so proud of me right now performing here, like Sandy said, in a topless place with all ladies in the showcase. Some people come out of a closet. I recently came out of the kitchen. I told my family I was a comedian, and it weirdly went well, though. They were supportive. I didn't expect them to be supportive since people are not supportive in general. That's why there's still lifeguards at the beach, right? Like people go to the beach with friends and family. Why are there still people dying? Where the heck were they? But it went pretty well. My dad was like, oh, I understand comedy. My daughter is just like gymnastic. I'm like, what do you mean, Papa? He said, comedy is just like gymnastic. One day, if you wanted to be a gymnast, you would have come to me and said, oh, Papa, I'm the best at putting my Queen Victoria on the floor. And I want to compete against everybody else who are the best at putting their on the floor. I'm censoring myself here. And then, please, Papa, take me to practice. I want to roll around in little tight clothes and nobody gets it. And one day I go to the Olympics and everybody's cheering because I'm the best at putting my on the floor. I'm proud of you. Keep on doing comedy. It's going to be the same when you're at Comedy Central. I'm like, what? I really didn't expect that because, growing up, this was my mom. She was like, B+? What is this B+? It should be an A+. I'm like, Mama, that's my blood type. And they were really strict too. All they ever cared about, if my parents had to write a parenting book, it would have been called the Hoo-Ha Management. I can say vagina, right? It's a good technical term. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Anyways. But my parents, growing up, imagine this. There was a party, and we were setting up for a party, and there was some vegetable and a dip. My mom grabbed the dip, and she said, my daughter, come here. You see this dip? It's like your Queen Victoria. One day, vegetable wanna dip inside you. Don't let that happen. You dishonor the family. But Mama, the dip is for party. It's like, no, vegetable can always wash off, but there'll be less dip in the bowl. I was terrified. I was like, are we having a sex talk here, Mom? I was 12 years old. Why would my mom teach me anything that ranchy? Anyways, you guys look lovely, by the way. All these nice couples. I love watching couples. They fascinate me, you know, especially matching couples, especially when they're both ugly. And I love watching them on dates too, you know. You always see the guy like trying to look as imposing and as wide as he can, right? Like, be tall, be wide. You know, if you don't close your leg, it'll imply something's huge here, you know. You can't And the ladies, you know, we're conditioned to shrink. We tilt our head, we fold our shoulder, we're like make ourselves tiny. We try to fit in our Spanx. We're like, I'm making myself tiny so you look huge. And then, you know, they're all like happy in the beginning, right? Like, oh my God, he's so cute. We finish each other's sentences. And then 3 years later, oh my God, he's so annoying. He always finishes my sentences. He won't listen. You know, you gotta like, you know, discuss and talk and you don't wait to reply, right? Forgot my English, I'm sorry. Tired. Anyways, you know, and people have different definition of romance, right? Like for my husband, like for me, romantic means heroic, you know, like he reads my mind, he knows exactly what I'm gonna trip, he catches me like the Superman syndrome, right? Like if I fall, he catches you, and he anticipates every move ahead, he plans, right? There's nothing sexier than a man who can plan ahead. It's like, you know, especially when they remember, anyways, but for my husband, it's sacrifice. And like for example, something very sweet he does is that he never falls asleep before I do, because I'm a little cry baby, you know, because if he falls asleep before me, then I'm like, nobody loves me, I'm alone in the dark. I like to pee again, oh no. And then he starts snoring and I'm like, So he knows that now, but in the beginning, he always did that, and I did not know that he did that. So I thought he was staying up, so I kept on staying up. So this poor man was sleep deprived for the first 2 months because I just wouldn't go to sleep, and he had to wait for me. But anyways, or another thing that is his sacrifice was like when he takes the trash out, and he's on this timetable, but I keep on talking, and I wouldn't shut up. So he's like, he'll wait, right? I'll see him inch towards the garage door, you know, and then he's like, can I take it out? It's always under my timetable, right? You guys can relate? Anyways, but back to watching people on dates. I'm like all over the place tonight, I'm sorry. You know, I love seeing people talk, and I assume that they're talking about like traveling too, because they always say, do you like to travel? Like when I went on dates, the guys always ask me, like, do you travel a lot? And they try to impress me, and I'm like, no. Growing up, I mean, I worked at my parents' inconvenience store. We never had anything there, you know. And I'm like, I didn't go on a lot of vacation. I only remember going on tons of guilt trips. Right? And then there's always that douche, right, who's like, I don't get to travel enough. I only went on 3 trips this year. And you know, they think that somehow traveling will turn them into better people. Right? But the truth is, if you're a shitty person, you're just bringing your shitty stuff all across the globe, right? They have like this big map there, and they pin like, I was shitty here, shitty there, shitty here, a douche here. You know, they send you a little reminder on postcards, look at me, chillaxing and shitty. Oh, Davine, it was so romantic. We went on this nice date. It was with wine. And I'm like, no, girl, if it happened here, it would have been called a one-night stand. It's not a short romance. You know, they say traveling keeps you young. Now, traveling makes you old. You come back with stories nobody wants to hear about. You know? So anyways, I'm not really much into traveling. I mean, maybe I would go to Japan. The problem is the only word I know in Japanese is bukkake. Oh, interesting crowd. Interesting crowd. Oh boy. So I've been married for 10 years. And you know, he's Asian too, and I know people assume it. You know, like, I bet his family bought her for 3 herds of pandas. Yeah, his family's not that rich. But you know, it's important to like, you know, keep on working in a relationship, right? Like you said, I don't want to settle. I don't want to be just his wife. You know, I want to be his Wi-Fi. So that way we stay connected. I back him up. I watch my tone so he doesn't try to expand his bandwidth and roam around and connect with the neighbor's hotspot. You guys like little corny puns. I love this. Oh boy. And speaking of arranged marriages, I mean, gay marriage has been legalized for a while now. Yeah. And I was thinking about cultures who still practice arranged marriages, and then I was imagining, picture this Indian dad, right? And he's with a 5-year-old son, looking at another dad and saying like, I have a son. You have a son too. My son has great skills. He masters the 3 C's. Cooking, cleaning, ooh, can I say that word? Rooster sucking. Oh, this is the PG-13 version. But and then that son grows up and he's like, Daddy, I don't want to marry that dude. I don't swing that way. It's like, I already promised you to that family. But Daddy, I want to choose the person I love. I don't want. It's a good family. I'm like, but Daddy, I don't want. Can't you take a dick for the family? Can't you? Because I know your mama did. Oh boy. Weird segues. I've lost a lot of weight recently. Oh, thank you. They go with everything. People ask me, what's your secret? How did you lose all that weight? And I'm like, diabetes. It's so sad. But I really wish that, I dream of the day where I can eat a salad and nobody asks me if I'm on a diet, And I always see those people, they're like, I forgot to eat. I don't remember what I had earlier. And I'm like, how do you forget to eat? I mean, I love food so much I would never forget. My house would be caught on fire and I would still run out and grab a banana on my way out. And I'd be like, oh, the dog didn't make it? Roasted dog. Oh, no. We don't eat dogs. Thumbs up. Did you try a dog? Oh, no. Oh, goodness. White privilege. If I ate a dog again, it would be like... So anyways, I lost so much weight that, I bought some skinny jeans recently and now they're just jeans.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to work out this bikini body. And, thinking about bikinis, I realized that bikinis are lingerie that you can pee through. Isn't that weird? It's weird, right? Oh boy. Anyways, you guys are such a smart audience. You're clapping up for yourself. You know what else is smart? Dolphins. Dolphins are smart. They name their pups when they're born. They're like... And then that little dolphin goes to school and the teacher's trying to do a roll call. They're like, oh, that's the new kid in the class, but he goes by, No, and I imagine that little dolphin going on vacation and he's like, I'm gonna get the mug or a keychain from my friend. Damn, my parents are assholes. I'll never find my name on anything. It's always, ooh, but I'll never find, That's a metaphor for my life, you all. I love this guy, by the way. He keeps on nodding, and you give me more validation than my mom ever gave me in my whole life. Thank you so much. But anyways, yeah, it's a metaphor for my life. I'll never find my name on anything, I'll never find Davine on anything. And you know what I love the most is when people ask me what my name is. They always expect, Ivy for Millie, fuck joy. And that's actually somebody's name for real. Somebody who went to my high school. But no, I'm just Davine. Anyways, I knew I had a show, but I didn't bother making my nails. Don't get fooled by this face. I don't do nails. My first pedicure experience was really awkward. I was sitting on my throne, and then I looked down on this lady barely making minimum wage, and she looked up to me. She's like, "Are you Vietnamese?" I'm like, you can't even tell if I'm one of yours. She's like, no, I'm Filipino. They don't like Cambodians. And she was like, oh, do you speak Tagalog? I was adopted. It's like, oh, you're Filipino, that's why you're fat. And then she turned around and talked to the staff and said, bing bing ding ding bing bing ding 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 fat like, yeah, you're not talking about me at all. I got mad. I'm like, keep on scraping my foot like a block of Parmesan cheese. And then she says, do you want a hand job? I'm like, excuse me? A hand job? I don't think, you're a sweet lady. I don't think we built that rapport yet. Like, you want to get fingered? I'm like, okay, what kind of Rosetta Stone did you study to learn English? He's like, okay, I have a special deal for you. 2 weeks, ding ding, no scratch. You want chair? My chair is fine, thank you. She meant gel. I'm a bad Asian. I don't understand accents. You know, like I don't. How much time am I? Like way over time. I didn't even look at it. I have still 5 more minutes. Lord have mercy. I'm kidding. Yay! Are you guys sick of me at SkyStage? You're an awesome audience. Oh, I told you guys I had Asian kids, right? So my oldest is 8, my smallest is 5, and my oldest is starting to be curious, right? He's been asking questions. He's like, Mama, where do babies come from? And you all know a good rule of parenting is to stay as truthful as possible and keep it as short as possible, right? So I said, we fuck. He still doesn't know what it means. It's still a mystery, and I'm like, score! Parenting 101! And then my little one, my 5-year-old, came to me and he said, Mama, what is deodorant for? You know, because he heard this little 10-year-old bragging about putting deodorant on, you know, because she's a preteen and she was like so proud of reaching that age. So he's like, what's deodorant? And I said, oh, this is what people put on when they run so they don't smell bad. And he's like, people run while farting? And the other day, my oldest walked in on me while I was changing clothes, and, you know, I was like, Liam, don't come in now. You know, I was completely naked, and he just walked in. And he says, Mama, what's wrong? Are you going through puberty? So anyways, having fun. Having kids is fun. Like they ask a lot of questions, but... Oh, cute puppy. Clap it up if you think adulthood is really overrated. Don't you think there's so much BS, like so much bullshit that even the term bullshit is bullshit because it's human shit. Those bulls didn't do anything to us, didn't they? They were just standing there minding their business, and we took over their land and stepped on their piles and then decided, oh, that's bullshit. You know, if they could talk, they'd be like, you, anyways. And we're so ugly, we're so full of ego that we're the only creatures who need to use perfectly clean water to travel or poop. Right? All the animals take a dump everywhere, it's fine. But we have to like use clean water and then flush it out through little pretty tubes. All the way to the ocean, and then we're like, I would never swim in that. No way. Anyways, I'm like censoring so many topics in my head, so I think before I have a before I go, if you guys want to hear my raunchy show, but you can find me at davinecomedy.com. You guys were a lovely audience. My name is Davine. Thank you very much.
I know. That it lived up to the hype, right? I was really hyping it up, which I should have done for everyone here, but yes. Okay, let's do it again. 1. Is this another bathroom thing? Or, okay, well, if